all can be done if the God touch is there. This is an aphoristic line, and it appears almost at the beginning of the narrative. In the very first few passages of Savitri in the Simmer Dawn. It can be, of course, seen contextually, it can be read independently also. All can be done if the God touch is there. Now, there is a very big if in it. If the God touch is there. What is it that is going to assure that there will be the God touch? What is it that is expected to happen when the God touch is there? What is that all can be done? What is that all? These are questions of a very deep nature, and we should see these things in the manner in which the narrative is developing. By the way, this God touch, God, G, it is small g, not capital G. Perhaps it is sufficient if a small God touch is there. Possibly because the big God touch we may not be able to bear. We may get crushed. We may get demolished. And instead of achieving all can be done, it would mean total destruction. Getting out of existence itself. If that big God touch is there, things had to happen in a certain sequential, gradual manner, and therefore they had to move slowly. So what is required is at every instant, at every crucial step, at every significant event, moment or development, you need a God touch to carry things forward. This line summarizes a certain situation which is present in the narrative of Savitri, Savitri the epic. What has happened is the gods have not yet awakened. It is the hour before the gods awake. And what is seen all around is only darkness. What is seen is the darkness taking a form, becoming the mind of night. And it is that mind of night which is standing across the path of the divine event that must occur. The manifestation of the possibilities of the spirit in this creation. It is that mind of night which is standing here. Now, where from has that mind of night come? We had to go one step back and we had to see the very process of creation, how things got initiated. It is to bring about a new manifestation, a totally different manifestation that the Supreme with all its qualities, with all its attributes, the Absolute also. He withdraws entirely within himself, withdraws, he becomes empty, he becomes void, he becomes shunya. It is in that void, in that emptiness, the fallen self which he is now, it is his power which is working out from below. It is the fallen self's power which is trying to bring out things out of this void. There is a kind of a total blank, something in that blank, because of this fallen self's power, there is a little movement. Something stirs, something happens in the inscrutable darkness. A glimmer is seen, a hope is kindled. Possibly in this night's profound, there lurked the unremembering entity, the entity which had plunged into the void. It has forgotten itself totally, and it is the presence of that entity which has given rise to this little movement. The stir is because of that. It is an unshaped consciousness. The fallen self's boundless power has not yet given rise to any specific shape. And it is that unshaped consciousness which desired light. In the darkness, it desired light. And therefore, because of that desire, something stirred. Something started happening. Something started happening, but not very consciously. A movement has taken place, but it is not a conscious movement. Something moved because there is a desire for light, and in response to that desire for light, the eye of the deity pierces into the darkness. It sends a message into the reluctant hush. A thought is sown in this void. A memory quivers, and a kind of a connection is established between this void and the deity whose eye is piercing into this blindness. But whatever has happened, all seems to be blotted out. The void is so powerful that anything happening here, it swallows back into itself. The sway of this void, the power of this void is such that it will not allow anything to appear. Possibly what was tried earlier, that had to be laboured out again because this void has swallowed it up. Once more, the effort had to start. Once more, a beginning had to be made. Again, the attempt has to be renewed because there is that urge to bring out something from the void. Again, something has to happen. The attempt has to be renewed. Yes, in the night's blank, in the night's forlorn indifference, a hope has to steal in, has to creep in, has to enter in, and sustain the whole movement. Yes, that hope can enter in, can remain alive, can become a flame constantly rising up if there is the God touch. If the God touch is there, that kindle hope can keep on burning even in the depths of night's darkness. Yes, all can be done if the God touch is there.